76. We're getting west. We're coming home from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. How you guys doing? Ed here with Michelle.
Hey everyone, happy Monday.
And the great indoors. What is up, you guys?
Everyone have a good Easter.
We are driving home, and I want to see who would come in and say hi to us. This is not planned. This was completely spur of the moment. And I just wanted to talk really quick because we were in Monroeville filming 2 separate videos, but they're all going to be in one. We went to the Fortune Star Chinese restaurant, Asian restaurant, to do a video there, and then we went to the Monroeville Mall to check out the filming locations for Dawn of the Dead. Oh, the 1978 classic version. So I'm thinking we're going to put it all together into one video. I think that's best that way. Dr. Suss is in the house. How you doing, Dr. Suss? How's the weather up in Michigan? Hope you guys had an awesome Easter and holiday week. Back to work today. Happy Monday. I'll let Michelle hold the camera.
There we go. I-76. We are traveling on it at 60 miles an hour because there's a lot of curves up ahead and it's very dangerous.
Not really. She makes it more dangerous than it actually is.
Oh, okay.
There's no rain. It's nice out today. Yeah, but I think we got all that rain out of our system.
Cold and very windy. Excellent Easter. Hope you can read it all fast because it goes really fast. And there is 3 people in the chat and gave us all a thumbs up already. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to stay on. You know, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and see how your holiday weekend was. You know, we went over to my sister's house on Saturday, and boy, did she cook a feast for us.
Hi, Ralph. Hi, Jeffrey.
Ralph Jenkins. All right. Ralph Jenkins, right?
Yes, and Jeffrey Lyons are in, too. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Over at my sister's, she and her husband invited us over, and my nephew Matthew was there, and she made pork chops,
lamb chops
on the grill. Oh boy, were they good! Oh my, that was the best.
And a glazed ham and mashed potatoes.
Well, you made the mashed potatoes. They were outstanding. She got the recipe from J. Alexander's, and she had the smashed potatoes. And this person is going so slow in the high-speed lane. I don't know what that is going on over here.
Hi, Gravy Main. Welcome in. Yes, you didn't miss anything. We just went live a couple minutes ago, so you're joining the party. Put on your party favors and get your balloon party favors, and we can. Couldn't even talk.
Well, yeah, we were in. We're coming home from Pennsylvania. We were in Monroeville. We got a buffet video upcoming, and Dawn of the Dead from 1978 filming locations.
Hi, Jenny and Joe. How's it going?
Monroeville Mall.
Happy Monday.
And then over the weekend, we went to Wheeling Island. There was a buffet, a seafood buffet there, that we got invited over to that, and that was pretty good. The crab legs were outstanding, and they also had lobster tail there too. So,
yeah, we had a lot of seafood this weekend for Easter, so we are in our seafood comfort zone. Now we got to go back to reality and try our hamburgers again at Wendy's tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a busy work week ahead starting after today, so I wanted to get out on Monday and make another video for you guys while we still have time to do it. And I'll probably, if I get a break, maybe on Thursday, we'll make another video. I got some ideas for the original Philly cheesesteak. That's a new restaurant in our area that just opened up.
Don't stay up too late, Molly. I got it under control. So if you want to go to nighty night, go right ahead. I got it covered.
Yeah.
I'm good. Don't force yourself just to stay up for us.
Besides that, I'm not really expecting to stay on very long.
Yeah.
These driving videos are, realistically, they're kind of boring to be watching unless you're going somewhere really interesting, like into the mountains, stuff like that. I like showing that. Look at the beautiful. We are kind of in the mountains, but not really into Pennsylvania. That's when it gets really beautiful.
Yeah.
New York, when we're going to Seneca Allegheny Casino. Those are some nice
76 westbound. And we're coming up to a toll plaza. I believe that says toll plaza.
There's a lot of tolls on this.
Yeah, that's like expensive.
Yeah, it's like without Easy Pass, it's $13 just to enter the state of Pennsylvania.
Oh, you live south of Monroeville, Ralph? That's pretty cool.
Thank you for coffee, honey, Sean.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything for you, Ed.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of hairpin exits. I remember the first time I came out here, I had a carpet job at TJ Sushi and Hibachi in Tarrenton, Pennsylvania, and I got off at the exit ramp going too fast in a van, and I really thought that the van was going to tip over because you go from 70 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour on the exit ramp. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a gradual exit like in Ohio. No, not in Pennsylvania. Nothing is gradual. It's very abrupt, like, whoa, there's a turn coming up here. But I got my Easy Pass ready to go.
Gravy Man, we did some filming locations at the Monroeville Mall today from the Dawn of the Dead, the horror classic of 1978 with, what's his name?
Tom Savini is in it. Galen Ross plays the woman in it. Francine. Ken Foray plays Peter. Yeah, it's a George Romero classic.
That's his name, George Romero. Yeah.
And Night of the Living Dead was also filmed in the Pennsylvania area also.
And then we had Fortune Star for dinner tonight. And both are going to be in one video, 2 for the price of 1 video. See, we're coming up to 79, the interchange. Yeah. He looks like he's going like 100 miles an hour, but he really isn't. He's only going like 75. But the speed limit over here is 75. So buckle up, everybody.
It's 70.
I'm
speeding, but I'm going with the flow of the traffic here.
He's just getting anxious for Vegas.
Yeah, I consider this a warm-up for driving cross-country. Stops along the way. Where's our first stop? And what's
Council Bluff, Iowa. It's on the border of Nebraska and Iowa, so it's going to be pretty cool.
Then Colorado.
We're going through Nebraska for the day, and then going down towards Blackhawk, Colorado, to get to our next destination in
Vegas.
Yeah. Blackhawk, Colorado, is our second stop on that weekend, and in Vegas for 4 days, possibly maybe. Hi, Craig and Diana. Welcome in.
Wow. They're never in our chat. That's pretty cool.
Easier said than done, Craig.
Yeah, did you watch the race, the NASCAR in Saudi Arabia yesterday? What do you think of that? Are you on board with, was that the, that's not NASCAR, was it? I don't know. People. How many people are in there, Michelle?
34.
34. Wow, that's pretty good. How many thumbs up are there?
There is a total of 7.
7? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on with that? We got a guy cutting me off. 34 people in the chat and only 7 thumbs up. What's going on with that? Wow. Maybe if I would have hit that guy, I would have gotten more thumbs up. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody's getting ready for dinner.
Dinner, man. Well, yeah, if they're not in Eastern time zone, people are already sitting down for the evening. You know. Yeah, our dinner was really good at the Fortune Star Buffet. It was only $12.
He's just trying out for the NASCAR Indy.
Huh.
No, Craig says that looks like more natural speed.
Yeah. I'm
But
only going 65. I'm getting blown by. Got the slowpoke in front of me here.
But there's nothing really to look at out this way. When we come up to more like Canterbury, Pennsylvania, there's stuff to look at. But nothing really.
Look at those clouds, how dark they are.
Yeah.
I think that there's like a... Well, it's been raining off and on all day today. But
Yeah, we stayed pretty well dry except getting into the restaurant. That was only
I had
a
the
little...
umbrella.
Yeah.
That was
I didn't get wet. I didn't take my yearly shower.
I'm recording us walking into the restaurant and an umbrella, and the wind was blowing ferociously. I thought I was going to lose Michelle and the umbrella at the same time.
We are heading home back to Cleveland, JNR. Yeah, we are just coming back from Monroeville, Pennsylvania, on I-76 Pennsylvania Turnpike.
And I got my Coca-Cola to keep me company.
Thank you, Ed. I focused on cars when you did that. Yeah, they had Pepsi products at the Fortune Star, but that's okay.
That was the only speed bump. But there was the mushrooms, your sauteed mushrooms.
Yeah, they were cold.
But everything else was really, really good.
And that was kind of like our first time we ever saw like 4 to 5 stations and 4 separate dining rooms.
Oh yeah, this place was huge. There was more like 6 stations when you include the dessert section, Michelle. I must have spent a good 7 minutes just recording the food on the buffet.
Yes. So how was everybody's Easter over the weekend?
Oh yeah, so back to that. We ended up over at my sister's on Saturday, had the lamb chops, and then there was a mix of kibasi and different meats, like in a casserole.
It's deer meat.
Oh, that was deer meat that was over there? Michelle?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know. It was venison that was very good.
He's been watching, what is that Vegas guy that you love so much? Oh, Danny Demetic.
Travel.
Danny Demetic.
It's actually Travel Adventures with Danny Demetic.
Yeah, he's very good at his thing. We used to watch Travel with Ruby, but we kind of did not follow her lately. But we've been following them, and Dave and Sonia Travels. We follow them too. But Danny Demetic is probably the man for the food vlogging, and our friend Candace and Mike have been sending stuff.
Yeah, everyone's been trying to help us out to find the better deals in Vegas.
Well, that's pretty cool, Craig. How is your mom and dad and sister doing? Oh, that's great, Ralph. God bless you. He volunteers at a soup kitchen for the Easter.
Nice. Tell Craig that the Friday night...
Oh, yeah, the Sportsman League, what Tom and Dave used to bowl in before they passed away, has shut down after this season. It's no longer the Friday night Sportsman. They kicked them out of the Roll House of Menor.
Yeah, they don't want leagues in there on Friday night anymore. They just want open bowling for the kids. They figure they can make more money with the kids coming in and playing $30 an hour for bowling.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Craig. How about you and Diana? Are you guys going down to Captain's Ballpark baseball this year, or are you going to stay home? Are you going to watch the Guardians play down at Progressive?
Well, they're playing the Yankees tonight.
Yeah. They were scoreless going into the second inning before we turned on the camera. Oh, the sun is coming out at 7 o'clock at night. 7:30. I'm sorry. Pretty cool, huh? Look at that. It's pretty cool.
And it was raining pretty bad when we left Ohio. And it kind of like followed us all the way to Monroeville. And I thought we would get into the restaurant before the rain hit, but I was wrong. We got caught in the rain going in. But by the time we left, it was already nice out. Well, nice, a lot. It wasn't raining anymore. And I was able to get my drone in the sky for the Monroeville Mall because I wanted to get some overhead shots of the place. It came out really nice. It is still windy, but nothing like earlier in the day. We're surrounded by the mountains over here, so it kind of blocks some of the wind. But this one bridge that we went over back on 76 further back when we were just leaving Monroeville, it's wide open to the elements. And when we were coming in, there was a camper that was getting blown all over this. I thought it was going to turn over when we were, right, Michelle?
Right.
It didn't look like it was going to tip over from the wind gusts. And me being the idiot, I'm driving right behind it.
Hi, Blaine. Hey, Sweet Maple. Everybody, welcome into our live chat. We're on Interstate 76 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, we don't have any more windshield washer fluid, so if anybody could spit through their phones, would be greatly appreciated. But
yeah, I got a whole jug of it in my kitchen. Great place for it, Ed. Yeah.
Hi, Robert. Welcome in.
Is that Robert Rutgers? I don't know. We've got a few Roberts that we know. We're on Pennsylvania Turnpike 76, coming home from Monroeville, where we had a buffet, and we also went to the Monroeville Mall to check out the filming locations of the 1978 classic Dawn of the Dead. That was one of my bucket list things to do because Walmart has bought that mall back in February, and there's a lot of unanswered questions about what will become of that mall now that Walmart owns it. So they're talking about turning it mixed use, residential and retail.
Sorry about that, everyone. I'm trying to get something.
But yeah, oh, it's raining pretty good now.
See, your spits help, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for spitting on our windshield. I can see now.
Okay, how many people are in the chat and how many thumbs up?
Okay, we got 42 in the chat and 15 thumbs
right.
up.
Hey, we doubled our thumbs up. Right? That's good, right? But it's still, not where you'd want it to be.
Well, that's pretty okay. Cool. That's pretty cool, sweet. Hi, Aztec. Welcome in.
Aztec, yeah. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
We have decided not to fly because we can't do this while we're flying in the air. So we like to do our live streams. If you like these live streams, we're going to be doing some massive live streams, probably leaving Colorado, going into Vegas or vice versa.
Yeah, I want to see the mountains. I'm sure you guys want to see the mountains too. I'll tell you, driving through the Midwest can be pretty boring, okay? But once you get into the mountains, it's going to be exciting. And you can expect the great indoors to bring you guys along. Just make sure you set your notification bell so that when we go live, you guys will be right there with us.
17th
and 18th travel days for us of May. So buckle up, get your popcorn, get your liquid refreshments, and get ready to spend the day with the great indoors as we head to Las Vegas. What, Michelle?
Cameron, buddy, from Ed and me, feel better. Come on, get better very quickly. Come on. We need everybody to wish Cameron get well wishes.
Yes, get well now. Look at how the sun is coming out.
Yeah, there we go, Cameron.
That's for you. Sign of good things to come.
There you go, Cameron. Sunshine in Pennsylvania. And what was so good about this, hey, thank you, Craig and Diana, for stopping in. Great. You be safe out there, and you have a good week, okay?
Thank you for coming in.
And, Cameron, just get better, buddy. We're counting on you to watching us go to Vegas and having a blast with Blaine and whoever else we run into. 42 people in the chat and 22 thumbs up. There you go.
Thank you, guys. That's more like it. I love you all. Thank you.
Man.
Another slowpoke is coming up. Okay, I gotta get over it. We're doing good.
Oh, sweet Maple, he loved it very much. He got to see his Dawn of the Dead filming locations. He's in his glory, so.
There's a museum there called
The Living Dead.
The Living Dead Museum, and there's an actual museum of all these different horror movies, especially ones that were filmed in Pennsylvania with George Romero. There's Evil Dead in there, Evil Dead 1 and 2, all like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. All those movies are represented in that museum over there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna really enjoy these videos. Oh, I'm sorry guys that I'm zooming in on the sun and I can't get out of it.
But
bear with me. Coming to a mountain.
There's a whole wall with the stars or the people, celebrities that have been there. That put their handprint on the wall and their signature on there. So I'm gonna probably match up the handprint with the signature with their picture for the video so that you guys can see what that person's face looks like and everything. I got a lot of editing ahead of me for this one, so I hope you guys are going to watch it all the way through because it's going to be a big video. I love making the longer videos for you guys. If we're going to be in Monroeville, let's just make one nice video. What, Michelle?
You keep talking and there's more chatter. Sweet Maple, yes, he knows about the filming locations in Silence of the Lamb, and that's pretty cool. But don't forget, we got all summer to do all these fun adventures. Yeah, the house in Pittsburgh, they want us to go visit. So we got a pretty wide range. Yeah, Buffalo Bills, thank you. Thank you, Sweet Maple. You were just reading my mind. See, these movies I never really watched. I watched good-hearted movies and comedies and dramas. I never watched, like, zombie movies. The first horror movie I ever watched was in 1983. I was only 9 years old. I watched Stephen King's Cujo with my best friend, Missy, at her house. I was scared to death, and I spent the night. And then here, her German Shepherd was sleeping in our room with us, and he woke me up. He licked my face, scared the crap out of me. Well, we love having you in our family, Sweet Maple. Are there any new videos with Frank coming up? And there, speak of the devil, is Mr. Frank. Hi, Frank. Welcome in.
I had some ideas for Frank the Neighbor, but he shot it down because he was telling me that his father's house may be haunted, and I wanted to do a live stream from his father's house with Frank the Neighbor, and then his father said, no, I don't want any of that. So that isn't going to happen.
The Exorcist. I'll say The Exorcist, Gravy Me. What was your scariest movie you ever watched?
Well, you got to go with The Exorcist. I can remember when my sister, who has always been very brave, she was 17 and she went to go see it, and she could not fall asleep because she thought her bed was going to start shaking. And that I knew right there that The Exorcist was going to be a scary movie to go see. I couldn't watch it because I was too young. Okay, you were going to say something?
Nope, debating amongst themselves.
Okay. But yeah, it was and what those actors had to go through, I think that Linda Blair actually messed up her back because of the way they had that thing shaking her like that. They were actually...
You know, her and Rick Springfield from Jersey Girl fame dated.
I didn't know that. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know if I could...
Aaron Mark, welcome in. Did you know that the original Fatheads is in downtown Pittsburgh? I highly recommend stopping in there. Okay, Aaron. Let's go. Remember, Chinese food, you're hungry after a couple hours. Let's go. I can turn this puppy around. That sounds good. Okay, we got 40 in the chat and 25 thumbs up, and we've been on the air for 25 minutes. See, Molly, I am doing it. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to concentrate on the road.
Sun. Isn't that beautiful like that?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the way
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it all in there.
That is cool.
I got it.
Yes, Michelle is the camera girl today. She's doing a good job.
Trying.
Keeping that camera steady is not an easy task when you're driving 70 miles an hour on the freeway.
No.
We don't have a tripod in. Well, I do, but it's way in the back, and I wouldn't know how to hook it up in here. You're better off just holding the camera like that. I know I used to have a mount over here on the windshield, but it kept on falling off.
It's okay. My arm's going to be longer than the other one.
Well, we're not going to stay on very long. I'm wanting Michelle to be able to relax a little bit on the way home.
Oh, that's all right. I'd rather be relaxed with you guys. So keep them coming. Come on, chat away with me if you can. Yeah, we're probably in a dead zone right now because of the mountain over there that's blocking me. Thanks, mountain.
Are we losing our signal?
We lost like 15 people in a matter of like 2 seconds. So I think the mountain hit us offline.
But it's also 7:30. It just turned 7:30, and some people have what is that? Jeopardy that they want to listen to.
Oh, Jeopardy! What is the question, Alex?
People like Jeopardy. I don't know.
No, Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel.
Who's the new host of Jeopardy now? Does anyone know who that is?
Ken Jennings. He's a genius. And Ryan Seacrest is the Wheel of Fortune guy.
Isn't Ken Jennings the guy that was the champion for so long?
Yeah, but then they appointed him because...
Really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
I don't even watch the show. I watch it at Mark and Tammy's. I get intelligence when I go to their house.
What's everyone's favorite game show? Do you guys have a favorite game show? Put in the comments. I want to hear what game shows you guys... Oh yeah, I got a trivia question. What year did who could come closest to the year the first game show came out on TV? Who could guess the year that the first game show was televised? Maybe we can narrow it down. So was it in the 40s or the 50s or the 60s?
50s. I will say the 50s.
Anyone that could get the actual year would be a huge thing. I didn't know this one.
I was going to say Password with Betty White and Ellen London.
What year was that in, you know?
In the 50s.
Oh.
That's how they became... No, that's not it.
That's not it. I can remember babysitting at my cousin's house when I was a teenager, and always watching not General Hospital, Price is Right with Bob Barker.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Drew Carey is doing a pretty good job on it, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I'm glad he shaved. I didn't like that beard on him.
Yeah.
But anyway, how long have we been live?
Officially 30 minutes soon.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up here.
Okay, guys. You all have a good one. We'll be around and everything. Check out our past videos and like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle. And please check out our past videos and look forward to the upcoming videos. Okay, Ed.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Happy Easter Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of those days.
Bye.